Welcome back to Warriors Weekly. Now Basketball 101 with Jim Barnett.
Welcome again to Basketball 101, and today we're privileged to have assistant coach Scott Roth, and we're going to talk about defensive rebounding, the importance of rebounding, particularly to the Golden State Warriors. We know this team can score, Scott, but not the best defensive team in the world. They're always trying to improve, and one way of doing that is by limiting offensive opportunities for the opposition.
Sure, I think it's going to be important for any team, but all, of course, the season for us is controlling the paint. It's one of the biggest things that we're going to have to look for statistically, that we are dominating in the paint as much as we can, and then getting our break going from out of here.
Well, what's the first thing you do when you think about you're playing defense in the low block area, the painted area, and you're defending on someone? Sure. What do you think about doing when the ball goes up in the shot?
Well, the biggest thing I like to preach to guys is, you know, you have all the things of reverse pivoting and trying to box out and those kind of things. I think just keeping it simple, and the biggest thing I like to tell guys is go to the body. If you haven't gone to someone's body, you're probably wrong.
What do you mean by going to the body? Say that I was playing against you and I'm fighting for an offensive rebound.
A lot of guys, when the ball goes up, they're just going to turn and go to the rim, and then they're underneath it. And I think the biggest thing you got to teach, no matter how you are or where the ball's going off, is stepping to your man, either putting a four on him, some kind of body contact on him, and that really deters most rebounders. They don't like the contact. They don't want to come in for offensive rebounds. They feel that contact. That kind of slows them down.
So do you have to be a great jumper in order to be a very good rebounder?
No, I think it goes back to even defense and some of those areas. It's just about your heart and your tenaciousness to go get a ball. I think at the end of the day, you know, some of the best rebounders in the league have been guys that just play very low to the floor. But you have to have a nose for a ball. You have to be able to rebound outside your area, and you just have to be really, really competitive about wanting that ball.
So you don't have to be a great jumper to be a very good rebounder. And being a great jumper doesn't ensure that you're going to be a very good rebounder.
Sure.
Why is that? People sometimes they jump too soon.
I think
too anxious?
Yeah, I think there's some physicality with that too. I think body type is a little bit important, especially in our league. We've got physical guys, but really at the end of the day, we have big, strong, athletic guys in our league, but all the rebounds are below the rim. So leaping ability really, to me, is negated, especially if you go to someone's body and get contact. That kind of negates their athletic ability, their leaping ability. But really at the end of the day, like I said, I think it comes down to instincts, some physicality, and just wanting the ball more than someone else.
Sounds like you have to have a great mindset to want to be a rebounder, and then be physical enough to carry it out.
Yeah, I think you need a little bit of everything, but at the end of the day, you know, that's one of the reasons why people make 8th grade teams and 10th grade teams, and coaches want guys that rebound the ball, coaches want guys that defend, and those are two effort areas. That's really what it comes down to at the end of the day.
Well, Scott, thanks for your insight today, and we'll see you again on our next edition of Basketball 101.
Hi, this is Corey Maggette, and you're watching Warriors Weekly.
One player who's looking to have a huge impact this season through his off-season conditioning program is team captain Monte Ellis. Here's Tim Roy for more in our Warriors profile.
Well, Monte, this is the preseason. Obviously, we're down in Los Angeles as we're taping this. So 2 years ago, most improved player in the league. How big is this season for you?
My thing is right now is just trying to do whatever I can to help us win. You know, be that leader that, you know, coach want me to be and lead the team. You know, just go out and just play basketball, have fun.
And you talk about helping the Warriors win games. How does Monte Ellis do that?
Lead by example. You know, hold everybody accountable. You know, hold myself accountable. Just really just going out and do what Monte does.
Who has impressed you? Who has stood out in camp?
A lot of guys, you know, Randolph, you got better since last year, Anthony Morrow, and Stephen Curry. I didn't know he was good as he is. You know, I thought, you know, I haven't seen him play on this level, but he really impressed me this training camp, holding himself, you know, strong, you know, learning, competing every day. And, you know, Sean, you know, Pruitt, he's a pretty good, you know, banger down there. So, you know, everything looking good.
How important will it be for you to not only get yourself going in a game, but also make sure everybody else gets going as well?
That's the thing. It'll be more like getting everybody else involved before I get myself, because I know what I can do. You know, I can turn it on at any second. So it's really just getting everybody else involved, and then, you know, get everybody else into the game, and then I just do what I do.
You mentioned about turning it on. You know, I was thinking about you the other day. you're coming on a fast break. It's a one-on-one situation. The guy's in front of you. You're coming on a fast break. Is there any doubt in your mind that you're going to get to the rim?
If it's one guy in front of me, I'm going to get there. No, really, I just got to, see what he going to do. If it's up foot, if he playing with his left foot up, I attack that foot because it's hard for him to retreat. So it depends on how he playing. If he just stay in the back and his foot flat, I just pull up for the jump shot. So, you just got to read it like that.
And last year, Kobe Bryant had said after one of the games with the Warriors that Monta Ellis is one of his favorite players to watch around the league.
He's extremely explosive. Has all the skills and great pace, great tempo, and since he's come into the league and he's just done nothing but get better. So I really enjoy watching him play.
You hear somebody of that stature talk about you that way. How does it make you feel?
It's great. Coming from somebody like that, it's a booster, and it just makes you just want to continue to work hard. So
when Don Nelson and Larry Riley came out to talk to you, what was that like?
It was good that they came out and did that, so we can put a lot of stuff behind us and move forward for this season.
And then Rico Hines came out to Memphis?
He came out to Memphis and Mississippi really pretty much the whole summer.
I expect big things from him this year. I told him this year should be his all-star year, and we're going to keep working throughout the season so he can help us win basketball games.
What kind of a year do you expect? What kind of a year can the Golden State Warriors have?
If we put everything together, if everybody, stay on the same page and work hard every day and do what we need to do, I see this team going back to the playoffs.
And if the team makes the playoffs, what kind of a year will you have had?
A heck of a year.